Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let me ask you one question. When life becomes hard, what do? Do you quit? Or do you keep going? Today's video is about becoming stronger. Not physically, but mentally. We'll learn 5 powerful lessons inspired by David Goggins. I'll speak in slow and simple English so you can improve your English while learning how to build discipline, courage, and mental strength. So, forget your excuses, believe in yourself, and let's begin. Lesson 1. Your mind gives up before your body. Let me ask you something. Have you ever said, I can't do this anymore? Maybe while studying, maybe while exercising, maybe while chasing a dream. Now, think carefully. Was your body really finished? Or did your mind tell you to stop? Many times, our biggest limit is not our body. It's our thoughts. Imagine you're walking up a long hill. After a few minutes, you feel tired. Your mind starts talking. Stop. This is too hard. You can do it tomorrow.
But if you take just 10 more steps, you realize something surprising. You still have energy. You can still move. Your body wasn't finished. Your mind simply wanted comfort. This happens in everyday life. You stop learning English, not because you can't learn, but because it feels difficult. You stop working toward your goals, not because they're impossible, but because progress is slow. Growth is uncomfortable. Success is uncomfortable. Learning is uncomfortable.
But that's exactly why most people quit. The people who become stronger don't wait for life to become easy. They become stronger by doing difficult things. So the next time your mind says, stop, ask yourself, can I take one more step, one more page, one more minute, one more try? Because sometimes that one extra step changes everything. But becoming mentally strong requires another skill. Let's discover it in the next lesson. Lesson 2. Discipline will take you further than motivation. Let me ask you a question. Do you always feel motivated? Probably not. Some mornings you feel excited. You want to work. You want to learn. You want to improve. But on other days, you don't feel like doing anything. And that's normal. No one feels motivated every single day. So here's the real question. What do you do on the days when motivation is gone? Imagine 2 students. The first student studies only when he feels motivated. Some weeks he studies a lot. Other weeks, he does nothing. Now imagine the second student. He studies for just 30 minutes every day. Even when he's tired. Even when he doesn't feel like it. After 1 year, who do you think has learned more? The answer is obvious. The student who stayed consistent. That's the power of discipline. Discipline doesn't ask, how do I feel today? It asks, what needs to be done? Some days, you'll feel excited. Other days, you'll feel tired. But your goals don't disappear just because your mood changes. That's why successful people don't depend only on motivation. They build routines. They keep promises to themselves. They show up again and again and again. Remember, every time you do something difficult, even when you don't feel like it, you're training your mind to become stronger. So don't wait until you feel motivated. Start anyway. Because motivation may help you begin, but discipline helps you finish. Now, we've learned that our mind often gives up before our body. And we've learned that discipline is stronger than motivation. But there's another habit that quietly keeps people average. It feels comfortable, it feels safe, but it slowly steals your potential. Let's discover it in the next lesson. Lesson 3. Growth begins outside your comfort zone. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you did something difficult? Not impossible, just difficult. Maybe you started speaking English. Maybe you woke up early. Maybe you tried something new. At first, it probably felt uncomfortable. And that's exactly the point. Most people love comfort. They stay where life feels easy. They choose the safe path, the familiar path. But here's the problem. Comfort helps you relax. It doesn't help you grow. Imagine a butterfly. Before it can fly, it must struggle to come out of its cocoon. That struggle is not a mistake. It's part of becoming stronger. If someone cuts the cocoon open, the butterfly may never become strong enough to fly. Life works the same way. The challenges you face today may be preparing you for the person you'll become tomorrow. Every difficult workout makes your body stronger. Every difficult conversation makes your confidence stronger. Every time you practice English, even when you make mistakes, your skills become stronger. So don't run away from discomfort. Learn from it.
Because the things that challenge you are often the things that change you. The next time something feels hard, don't say, "This is too difficult." Instead, ask, "What is this teaching me?" That one question can completely change your mindset. Remember, comfort gives you peace for a moment, but growth gives you a better future. Choose growth, even when it's uncomfortable. So far, we've learned that your mind gives up before your body. But there's one more habit that separates ordinary people from extraordinary people. It isn't talent. It isn't luck. It's the courage to be completely honest with yourself. Let's discover that in the next lesson.
Lesson 4. Be honest with yourself. Let me ask you one difficult question. When was the last time you were completely honest with yourself? Not with your family, not with your friends, with yourself. Sometimes we make excuses because they make us feel better. We say, "I don't have enough time. I'll start next month. Maybe I'm just not talented." But deep inside, we know the truth. Maybe we wasted time. Maybe we were afraid. Maybe we simply didn't try our best. And that's okay, because the truth is not your enemy. The truth is your starting point. Imagine you want to travel to a new city. Before you begin, you need to know where you are. If you don't know your starting point, you can't choose the right direction. Life works the same way. You cannot improve until you're honest about where you are today. Maybe your English isn't good yet. That's okay. Maybe you're not as disciplined as you want to be. That's okay too. The important thing is to accept the truth, not to judge yourself, but to understand yourself. Because once you know the truth, you can make a plan. You can improve. You can grow. Every great change begins with one honest conversation, the one you have with yourself. So tonight, before you go to sleep, ask yourself, what is one excuse I need to stop making? Then ask, what is one action I can take tomorrow? Keep your answer simple. Then do it. Remember, excuses make you feel comfortable for a moment, but honesty makes you stronger for a lifetime. Now we've learned that our mind often gives up first. Let's discover it in the final part. Lesson 5. Become hard to defeat. Let's finish with one final lesson. A lesson that can change the way you face every challenge in life. Become hard to defeat. Life will test you. Some days, you will fail. Some days, people will doubt you. Some days, you may even doubt yourself. But remember this, losing one battle does not mean losing the war. Imagine a tree during a storm. The wind is strong, the rain is heavy, the branches move, but the roots stay deep. When the storm is over, the tree is still standing. Be like that tree. Life may shake you, but don't let it break you. Mental strength doesn't mean you never feel fear. It doesn't mean you never feel tired. It means you keep moving forward anyway. One more step, one more try, one more day. That's how strong people are built. Not in moments of comfort, but in moments when they choose not to quit. So the next time life becomes difficult, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask, what kind of person is this challenge helping me become? That question changes everything. Because every challenge is also an opportunity to become stronger. Remember, you don't have to beat everyone else. You only have to become better than the person you were yesterday. Now, let's remember what we've learned today. First, your mind often gives up before your body. Take one more step. You may be stronger than you think. Second, discipline is stronger than motivation. Keep going, even when you don't feel like it. Third, growth begins outside your comfort zone. Choose challenges, because challenges help you grow. Fourth, be honest with yourself. The truth is where real change begins. And finally, become hard to defeat. Not because life will become easier, but because you will become stronger. These 5 lessons are simple, but if you live them every day, they can completely change your mindset, your habits, and your future. So build a great life. Thank you so much for watching this series, and always remember, your limits are not fixed. They move every time you choose courage over comfort. See you in the next video.